सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। Tomorrow is Guru Pournima. As Sushma ji said, Guru Pournima is also called Vyasa Pournima. Vyasa is a very important figure in our Guru Parampara. Some people refer to Shankaracharya or Vyasa as Adi Guru, but it is not correct, because Adi Guru is Paramatma himself. Because the Brahma Vidya started from Paramatma himself, from Bhagavan himself. That is why we say Sadashiva Samarambha. It starts with the Sadashiva. Therefore the Adi Guru is Sadashiva, Bhagavan. He started the Guru Parampara, the unbroken lineage of Gurus. And in between there is Vyasa. Even Vyasa had Guru. His own father was his Guru, Parashara. Parashara was a great Jnani, and his son was Vyasa. Vyasa became important because he authored 18 Puranas, Mahabharata, Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam is one of the 18 Puranas, and most importantly Brahma Sutras. Therefore, Vyasa is an important personality, an important link in our Guru Parampara. Then the Guru Parampara continued with the disciples of Vyasa. And then Shuka, Vyasa's son, was Shukadeva. And then in between we don't know the names. We hear the name of Gaudapadacharya. Then we hear the name of Govindapadacharya. And then we hear the name of Shankaracharya. That is how the Guru Parampara continued up to our own Gurus. On the day of Guru Pournima, we worship our own Guru, and our own Guru cannot exist, could not have existed without the Guru Parampara. Where did my Guru get the knowledge? From his Guru, and so on. That is why the Guru Parampara is very important. Often a road is defined by a landmark in that road. Suppose Vidhan Saudha is there on a particular road. That road is called Vidhan Saudha road. It does not mean that road has only Vidhan Saudha. It will have many other buildings also. Still it is called Vidhan Saudha road or Raj Bhavan road, because Vidhan Saudha or Raj Bhavan is the most important landmark on that road. Likewise, the Guru Parampara is defined by Vyasa, being the most prominent figure in the Guru Parampara, a prominent figure who is acceptable to everyone. There are many traditions. Nowadays we see many traditions. Our tradition, and then there is the tradition of Madhvas, Dvaita, Vishishtadvaita, and so on. All these traditions accept Vyasa as an important person in their Guru Parampara. That is why the Guru Pournima is also referred to as Vyasa Pournima. On this day, which happens to be tomorrow, the Pournima of the month of Ashadha, it is observed as Guru Pournima. Even though anybody who teaches any knowledge is called Guru, the most important Guru is the one who teaches Brahma Vidya or Adhyatma Vidya, because Adhyatma Vidya is the greatest Vidya. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Adhyatma Vidya Vidyanam, I am the Adhyatma Vidya among all the Vidyas. Therefore, one who teaches the Adhyatma Vidya is considered as the greatest Guru. In all our lives, we had many Gurus, right from childhood. They say mother is your first Guru, because mother taught us how to eat, how to wash hands after eating, etc. Therefore, mother is the first Guru for everyone. According to the definition of Guru, according to the derivation of Guru, Granati Upadishati Atmatattvam iti Guru. The word Guru means one who teaches. Granati, Gru Dhatu. The word Guru has been derived from Gru Dhatu. Gru means to speak, to teach. One who does Upadesha, one who teaches, is called a Guru. Therefore, anybody who teaches anything is Guru. Therefore, all of us had many teachers right from childhood. We were learning many things. We have been learning many things. We pursue many disciplines of knowledge. But where does our pursuit of knowledge culminate? The pursuit of knowledge culminates with Adhyatma Vidya. Once we go to a teacher of an Adhyatma Vidya, and receive Upadesha from him, the pursuit of knowledge culminates. After that, we don't have to go anywhere. The Adhyatma Vidya puts an end to all our seekings, puts an end to all our pursuits, because it makes us find the completeness within ourselves. That is why Adhyatma Vidya is considered the greatest form of Vidya. And therefore, one who teaches the Adhyatma Vidya is considered the greatest Guru. Therefore, on the day of Guru Pournima, we offer our reverence to the teacher of Adhyatma Vidya, to the one who has taught us the Adhyatma Vidya. The Shastras are very clear that one cannot get Atma Jnana without a Guru. Mundakopanishad says, Tadvijnanartham sa gurumevabhigachet. If one has to know the Atma, if one has to know the absolute reality, he has to go to a Guru. Gurumeva abhigachet. Nowadays, some people say the Guru will come to you if you are ready. Does the Guru come and knock at our door and say, I am your Guru? It does not happen. The Shastra says, Gurum abhigachet. One should go to a Guru. Gurum abhigachet. The Shastra does not say Guru will come to you. The Shishya should go to a Guru. Likewise, Chandogyopanishad also says, Acharyavan Purusho Veda. One who has an Acharya, he knows the truth. He understands the truth. Guru is also called Acharya. Mundakopanishad uses the word Guru, whereas Chandogyopanishad uses the word Acharya. There are two statements in Chandogyopanishad which emphasize on the need of Acharya. One statement is in chapter 4 of Chandogyopanishad. Acharyadhaiva vidya vidita sadhishtham prapat. The knowledge which is received from an Acharya alone fructifies and yields its result, becomes beneficial. If the knowledge is not received from an Acharya, it does not fructify. This statement is made in an Upasana Prakarana, in the context of Upasana, not in the context of Brahma Vidya, but in the context of Upasana. From that we understand, even for Upasana, one should have a Guru. What kind of Upasana I should do, what kind of meditation I should do, even that I should learn from a Guru. Only then that Upasana fructifies. Therefore, the Chandogyopanishad states the importance of a Guru in the case of an Upasana. Then, in chapter 6, which happens to be Brahma Vidya Prakarana, even in Brahma Vidya Prakarana, the Upanishad says, Acharyavan Purusho Veda. One who has an Acharya, he alone knows the truth. Once again, Guru is called Acharya. The word Acharya is very significant. Achinoti cha shastrani acare sthapayatyapi swayamacharate yasmat acharyastena sasmrataha. Achinoti cha shastrani. The Guru teaches the Shastras, does the Upadesha of the Shastra. The role of a teacher, the role of a Guru does not end there, just teaching the Shastra. Achare sthapayatyapi. The Guru makes the Shishya follow the instructions of the Shastra. Achare sthapayati. The Guru makes the Shishya practice the instructions of the Shastra. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa gives the example of an Uttama Vaidya. There are three types of doctors. One type of doctor is what we find nowadays. He will just prescribe and give you, take this medicine. You take the prescription sheet and you pay him money and come. After that, there is no contact between you and the doctor. Only when you go, he will speak to you, he will ask what happened, etc. Otherwise, the doctor will not ask you whether you have taken the medicine or not. He is not going to ask you. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa says, such doctors are the most inferior type of doctors. Adhama Vaidyas. Then there are Madhyama Vaidyas, mediocre doctors. What do? They will give you the medicine and also encourage you to take the medicine. Once in a while they will call you and ask, did you take the medicine today? If you say, no, I didn't take, then he will say, please take the medicine, it is good for you, etc. They will say. They are called Madhyama Vaidyas, mediocre. But then there is the Uttama Vaidya, best type of Vaidya. He will give you the medicine and he will ensure that you are taking the medicine. If you are reluctant to take the medicine, he will forcefully open your mouth and put the medicine into your mouth and make you take the medicine. Such doctors are called Uttama Vaidya, because he is very keen, very concerned about you. He really loves you and he is really interested in making you healthy. Such Vaidyas are Uttama Vaidyas. Likewise, even a guru should be like an Uttama Vaidya. He should make his best effort to guide the student, to teach the student, and to save the student from the spiritual downfall. Therefore, Achare sthapayati. An Acharya ensures that the student follows the teaching or understands the teaching and assimilates the teaching. Swayamacharate. If the Acharya has to make the student follow the teaching, the Acharya himself also should follow the teaching. Swayam Acharate. If the Acharya himself does not follow the teaching, how can the Shishya follow? Therefore, Swayamacharate yasmad acharyastena sasmrutaha. Since he follows the teaching himself, he follows the values of the Shastras himself and inspires the students to follow the same values. Therefore, he is called Acharya. The Achara of an Acharya is very important. The student learns from the Achara of an Acharya. How he conducts his life, how he behaves in a given situation. The students learns from it and emulates the values from the Acharya. That is why a guru is called Acharya. Acharyavan Purusho Veda. This is another Shruti Pramana which reveals the importance of a guru in the pursuit of Brahma Vidya, in the pursuit of Adhyatma Vidya. Then there is another important statement in Kathopanishad. Naisha tarkena matirapaneya proktanyenaiva sujnanaya preshtha. One cannot understand the truth by means of intellectual speculation, by means of intellectual reasoning. Somebody is very intelligent, he has studied a lot of things, he is very good at reasoning. Then can he understand Brahma Vidya by himself with his own reasonings, or by studying the text by himself, studying the philosophy by himself? The Shastra says it is not possible. Naisha tarkena matirapaneya. One cannot get the jnana by means of tarka, by means of intellectual speculation, reasoning, etc. Then what is the way? What is the way to get the Atma Jnana? Proktanyenaiva sujnanaya preshtha. Anyena prokta eva. Only when it is taught by an acharya. Anyena. Anyena means anyena acharyena. Only when it is taught by an acharya, only when it is told by an acharya, it leads to sujnana. It leads to clear understanding. Sujnanaya bhavati. Ananya prokte gatiratra nasti. Aniyan hyatarkyamanu pramana. The Acharya, the Guru, he is described as an Ananya. The Guru is described as Ananyaha. Ananya means one who is not different from what he teaches. प्रतिपाद्य वस्तु अनन्यभूतेन आचार्येण प्रोक्ते सति. In any other discipline, the teacher need not be what he teaches. For example, there is a physics teacher. He teaches the atom. When he teaches atom, he does not have to become the teacher. He does not have to become the atom. He is just a human being. He does not become atom and teach the atom. Still you understand the atom. That means in any other disciplines of knowledge, the teacher is different from what he teaches. But it is not so with the Brahma Vidya. One who teaches Brahma Vidya should be Brahman himself. Being Brahman, he should teach Brahman. Meaning, only when he abides in the knowledge of Brahman, he can teach the Brahma Vidya effectively. That is why Mundakopanishad describes a guru as Brahmanishtaha. A guru has to be Brahmanishtaha. Brahmanishtha means he is not different from Brahman. He abides in the knowledge of Brahman. Means he is very, very much awake to the understanding that he is none other than Brahman. Such Acharya, such Guru is called Ananyaha. Ananya prokte gatiratra nasti. If such Acharya teaches and the student has qualification, the student is an adhikari, he is ready for Brahma Vidya, in that case, gatiratra nasti. There is no possibility of not understanding Brahman. There is no chance of not getting Brahma Jnana. The student will definitely get Brahma Jnana if taught by a competent guru. And the student is ready. He has Chitta Shuddhi. Then he will definitely get Brahma Jnana and he will definitely find the result of Brahma Jnana, which is moksha. Therefore, all the Upanishads unequivocally proclaim the importance of a guru for Brahma Vidya, for Adhyatma Vidya, and we worship such Guru on the occasion of Guru Pournima. In fact, a Guru should be remembered always, should be revered always. Kaivalyopanishad describes the process of meditation. There is a portion in Kaivalyopanishad which describes the process of meditation. And in the process of meditation, while beginning the meditation, the Upanishad says one should do namaskara to one's guru. Swagurum pranamya. One should do namaskara to one's guru mentally while beginning meditation. That means one should remember the guru always. One should adore one's guru always. But then there is a special occasion, Guru Pournima, on which the Guru is specially worshipped. The Guru Pournima is specially important in the lives of sannyasis, because in our olden days the sannyasis used to wander all over the country. They would walk from one place to another place without staying in any place for a longer time. And then during rainy season, it is difficult to travel, especially in olden days. It used to be difficult to travel because there will be water everywhere, rivers will be full, therefore difficult to cross the rivers. And more importantly, during rainy season there will be insects and worms on the earth. The small creatures like insects and worms, they will be found on the earth. Therefore, walking on these days will cause more himsa, because if the sannyasi walks during rainy season, he will have to step on the insects, etc. Therefore, the sannyasi avoids traveling during the rainy season. Therefore, on the day of Guru Pournima, he will decide to stay put for a period of time in a particular place, any place that he chooses, and he will stay there. Generally, they used to observe it for 4 months. That is why it is called a Chaturmasya, a duration of 4 months, starting from the Pournima of Ashadha, which happens to be tomorrow. So there is a Chaturmasya Vidhi which starts on the Guru Pournima day. On that day, the sannyasi would perform a puja to his Guru and Guru Parampara, and then he will say he will tell the grihasthas around, wherever he is staying, that now the next 4 months I am going to stay here, and during these 4 months, in fact the sannyasi will not say like that. There is a vidhi where the grihasthas request the sannyasi. When the day of Guru Pournima comes, if a sannyasi is around them, the grihastha requests the sannyasi. They ask him, please stay here during these 4 months, during the rainy season, and during that time we will do your seva and we will also learn from you. We will have your satsanga. That is how the grihasthas request. And when the grihasthas request so, the sannyasi agrees and he takes a sankalpa to stay there for 4 months during Chaturmasya and continue his teaching. He teaches the grihasthas their dharma, what the grihasthas should do, and also a little of Brahma Vidya he will teach the grihasthas. That is the idea behind Chaturmasya. Now in the Shastra itself, there is a shloka where the grihasthas, they request a sannyasi to stay in a particular place. On the day of Guru Pournima, the grihastha should utter these, the grihastha should say this shloka to the sannyasi. Nivasantu sukhenatra gamishyamah kritarthatam yatha shaktya vayam pujam karishyamo mudanvitaha. The grihasthas request the sannyasi, Nivasantu sukhenatra. O Swami, O sannyasi, please stay here happily. The grihasthas tell the sannyasi, the grihasthas of the place, that village or that town or whatever, where the sannyasi has arrived to spend the 4 months of Chaturmasya. Nivasantu sukhena atra. Please stay here happily. If you stay here, gamishyamah kritarthatam. If you stay here, we will be blessed. We will become kritartha. We will be blessed indeed by your presence, by your satsanga. And the grihasthas also promise that they will serve the sannyasi as much as they can. Yatha shaktya vayam pujam karishyamo mudanvitaha. We will happily do your puja. We will happily do your service. Yatha shaktya. As much as we can, in accordance with our capacity, we will do your puja, we will do your service. The grihasthas request so, and then the sannyasi stays there. That is the significance of Guru Pournima from the standpoint of a sannyasi's life. Therefore, tomorrow happens to be the Guru Pournima. Let us pray and worship the Guru as well as the Guru Parampara on the auspicious occasion of Guru Pournima. May all of you receive the blessings of the Guru Parampara. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi.